right? So make sure that you have call levels downloaded because you will need that so you will know when the move is happening. You will get the notification in your phone. All right. So here are the rules. Every single day that there's a bounce back that comes out and you draw your trend line, I want you to do a before and an after screenshot. Before the move happened and after the move has happened. All right. So you're going to merge the two pictures. So if you don't have an app that merges that, one of the apps I have on my phone is called PicsArt, PicsArt, PicsArt. Just merge the two together in a little collage, and you're gonna post it on Instagram. And the rules are: you're gonna tag myself, you're gonna tag Kamar Bavel, and he's on this call, and his IG is Mr. Iconic _KB. Mr. Iconic _KB. I have it inside of the Zoom, inside of the Telegram. And you're going to tag Stevenson Linder, right? So what you're doing is making yourself accountable for you. And you're going to tag the day that you are at. Day 1, day 2, day 3, hashtag day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4 of bounce back. Right? So you're being accountable for yourself. You're showing commitment. It's a commitment challenge. All right. So that's the rules, guys. So make sure that you have that written down. Make sure you understand what it is you need to do. Today being day 1, right? So as I said, if your friends are not on this call, wake them up. So let's go straight into bounce back. And for those who don't understand bounce back, understand where their trend line is supposed to be and what's not. I will start off, and I apologize for the advanced traders that are on this call. I will start off simply by doing a rerun of bounce back, going through 2 of the pairs that would have hit yesterday, and then basically showing you guys how to set the call levels up from there. And then you already have the rules, so you know what to do for today, right? So let me go ahead and share my screen. All right. Stop my video. Good. So, bounce back. Majority of you should know where to find your bounce back and how to get access to it. If you don't have it, upgrade to bounce back through your shopping cart in your back office. Good. So when you come out to bounce back, right, we're going to look at NZUSD. So when you come out to bounce back, you will see trades here. Now, majority of the trades now have a type of 24 or 48 hour time before it says trade is no longer valid. It doesn't mean that the move has not already happened, right? So my advice to you is to always make sure that you would have checked that the trade has not happened already before you go and enter the trade. All right. So sell NZUSD around 0.68602 on time frame 60 minutes. So let's follow the rules. If you don't know the rules, get your notepad out, get to writing, right? So the first thing that I do is I try to identify where is 0.68602. Where does BB want me to look for entry on this trade? So you can use either a horizontal line or a horizontal ray. It doesn't matter. Once it's horizontal, and click anywhere on the chart, right? Click anywhere on the chart. Doesn't matter. You will get this dialog box here that I'm moving around. Now all you do is click on the settings button, and you change. You go to coordinates just in case yours don't come directly to coordinates. You're going to change price to where BB tells you they want you to enter the trade, right? So I have 0.68602, and I click OK. So that puts my horizontal ray to where I should have looked for entry yesterday, because this trade happened yesterday. All right, so there's only 1 hour time frame. I know where my entry is supposed to be. Good. Now we are going to draw down 2 time frames, right? So we're going to skip the 30-minute and go straight to the 15-minute. Now, if the trade is telling you to sell, you need to make sure that you identify the uptrend, right? Some persons get very confused as to how they're supposed to draw their trend line, where they're supposed to draw, etc. If you are selling the trade, if Bounce Back is asking you to sell the trade, identify the uptrend, right? So using a trend line, first of all, let me show you guys where the trade was when it was called. It was around here. This is where the trade was when it was called. No, sorry, not there. Wrong one. It was actually, let me delete that. It was actually here. Not sure where that's freaking on. Right here is where the trade was when it was called yesterday, right? So you need to identify the uptrend. So looking for the trend line, right? What I usually do, a lot of persons tend to ask me this, Coach, where to start my trend line from? I can be honest with you. You can start it. I usually tell my team, if you're identifying an uptrend, you're looking for the low of that uptrend. So you're looking for the valley. Remember, the tops are the mountain tops, the lows are the valleys. So you're looking for the valley, and you're looking for the lowest wick in that valley. So I would have drawn mine from here and come up here, right? That's my trend line. However, just for those who may have drawn it in different areas, you could have drawn it from here to up here, same thing, same result, right? You could have drawn it from there. You could have drawn it from here. Same result, same result. So my answer to you is, it doesn't matter where you draw the trend line, so long as it's in the low, right, of that valley when we're talking about that trend. So I bring it from further. It doesn't matter if you bring it from here, from there. Just make sure that you have the uptrend sorted, right? That's key. The uptrend must be sorted, right? So we have our trend line on the 15-minute time frame. Good. So we now look for entry. So we come down to the 5-minute time frame. Let me look for where that happened. Here, where you see this eclipse is where the trade was when it was called. So on the 5-minute time frame, right? Remember, first rule, wait for a break of trend line, right? First rule, wait for break of trend line, right? Second rule, look for MACD lines to cross the 0 line. I say the 0 line, histogram, for me, same thing, because and the reason why I say it's the same thing is because I tell persons it's 0 line, because persons will come to me and ask me some questions like, Coach, it touching the histogram but ain't crossed yet. Can I get him? Coach, the blue line gone through but the orange line still waiting. Should I get him? So let me be more specific and say the zero line. So to help some of you who want to find out where exactly you should be getting in on the MACD, identify your zero line on the MACD. Draw a horizontal line on the zero line of the MACD. You see 0.000? Draw a horizontal line on your zero line if you don't know how to identify when the MACD would have crossed and both lines crossing the histogram. Right? Good. Now let's say that the trade was over here, right? It didn't cross the trend line as yet. So when the trade was over here and you had to go to work or, you were busy, how would they have caught this move? This is where the call levels app would have come into play, right? So the first thing you're going to do is look for a price point under the trend line. So for example, you could have come just a little under the trend line, like here, look across and see what price is saying. So right there, let me just mark it for you. So right here, 0.68720, right? 0.68720, you will set that as your call level. All right, so let me come back to my screen here. 0.68720, so we're going to the call levels app, right? Call levels, let me see if my screen will adjust. There we go. So call levels, and you're going to the bottom where it says the plus button, right? So you're just gonna click the plus button, right? Make sure you click Forex, right? And you have here, you have Euro USD. So that pair was NZD USD. All you need to do is click on the Euro. The list comes up at the bottom, right? And you literally look for NZD and click on NZD. So now what you have here is NZD USD, right? Then you click Next. Once you click Next, you come here where you see the big number and you're going to change the number, right? So you're changing the number to the level that we spoke about on bounce back. Let's look for that level, 0.68720. So let me come back here, 0.68720. So all you need to do is take off that number that is there, 68. So I have 0.68. One second. Let me start Zoom. Kamar, you on the call? One second, guys. Continue now. Right. So on the call levels app, right? Call levels app. So let me go back here. So 0.68720, right? And then you click add note. So you're gonna add a note. We're looking to sell the trade, of course. So you're gonna click sell, right? And you can add anything else you want to put on that note. And right under, you can see your broker. You can click on that and run through your list for your broker, right? So I have my broker there, which is Pepperstone. And all you need to do now is click set level, right? And the level is set, right? So what happens, so going back and share my screen, what happens is that when this comes down here, right, and breaks the trend line and reaches the 68720, you will get an alert on your phone. So you will get an alert on your phone saying level has been reached. You can come back simply to bounce back. Notice that your trend line has been broken, right? If you have to redraw your trend line again, because I don't think that they have on here, they don't have for the feature is yet for you to save your work that you would have done on the chart. So just redraw your trend line, but you would have seen that the trend line was broken, and now all you need to do is line up everything. So line up everything. I can use a vertical line here and here. Notice that the MACD cross, the zero line, and you also have the cross of the trend line. This trade went down to 30 pips, right? Now, I just want to mention this as well. So with bounce back, guys, I want you to make sure that first take profit is around 15 pips. That's the truth, right? Some persons use 20, some persons use 30, right? All right, perfect. So Zoom call started. Right. So make sure that you set your first take profit at 15 pips, right? So that you can catch your first move. TP1, 15 pips, all right? So I just wanted to make that clear, because I know sometimes before you catch the 20 pip move, the trade already started to reverse, especially for those pairs that are showing 1 hour time frames. The moves are not that long. Okay, so if we are looking here, so let me change this word to entry. So if we are looking to enter here, this will be your entry here. So that would have been your entry, right? Your stop loss will be above the last high. Literally, change it a different color. Your stop loss will be above the last high. Give it a little space. Give it a little space above the wicks of that high, right? And you would have noticed that if you had entered this trade yesterday, your stop loss would have literally been 7 pips. 7 pips of risk. Very small, right? So all you needed to do is make sure you have your stop loss set in place and a 15 pip take profit for TP1, and you have your risk to reward ratio. That easy, right? So guys, bounce back is simple, right? How long it took me to go through this? Probably like 5-10 minutes. It's really simple. I have persons in teams right now that as soon as bounce back sends out a trade and it says sells and buys, they don't draw a trend line, they just enter the trade. Please do not do that. Please do not do that. Please. Draw a trend line, get your confirmations. You have the call levels app that you can use to notify you when the trade is ready, right? Otherwise, you'll be in a drawdown, or chances that you would be in more drawdown than persons who would have had their confirmation, even if the trade had to turn around, because you would have entered as soon as bounce back says sell here and buy here. Because most of the times too, when bounce back sends out a trade, the trade is not even ready, right? It makes another move down or another move up before it goes in the direction that bounce back wants it to go in. So the key is to wait for confirmation, right? And another confirmation that you need to make sure that you have is this MACD line. You need both lines to touch. And the reason for that is because you would notice, right, that sometimes the blue line touches the zero line, and the orange line is nowhere there. And you enter the trade because the blue line went in first, and you say, yes, I got my confirmation, MACD, I can enter my trade. And you enter the trade, and then the trade reverse, the blue line bends and go back up. The orange line was never there. Your trade has hit stop loss. That ever happened to anybody? Marissa says, if my broker isn't listed in the Call Levels app, use any broker? Yeah, you could look for FX Choice or Pepperstone. They should be pretty good for you to gauge on Call Levels. Right? That happened to Nikki. It happened to me too, right? So just make sure that both lines have cross, because they get asked it all the time. You want to make sure both lines have cross, right? And then you enter the trade. So all you need to do on bounce back is to identify your zero line. Just take a horizontal line. If it's hard for you to identify, take a horizontal line, put on the zero line, and all you're waiting for is for both the lines right here to cross your zero line, and you're good to go. Because the blue line will always be faster. That's the fast line. That would always get there before the orange. So you just need to be a bit more patient. All right? So this is how I want you guys to be catching these trades. I bounced back, sent out so much trades last week. I hope you guys caught some. And if you didn't, well, we starting this week, right? We starting the hustle. Entrepreneurs are hustlers. Trust me. All right? So I'm going to go through USD before I close this call today, because I want to try to keep the call to half an hour so that those that have work can go and get ready. So we're going to do the last one, which is USD. And this got called on the daily time frame. And I've had persons asking me about this particular trade because I don't think that bounce back has sent out something so big before. Right? Now, this got called on daily time frame. So what are our rules? First thing, identify the price point that they're telling you to sell at. So they're saying to sell at 1.00349. So the first thing you're going to do, horizontal ray or horizontal line, right? Anywhere on the screen. Click the settings tab. Go to coordinates and change the price to 1.00349. Right? Good. So this got called on the daily time frame. We need to drop 2 time frames down. So let's look at the time frames together. Now, 4 hours is 1. We don't use the 3 hours. We don't use the 2 hours. So the next time frame will be the 1 hour time frame. All right? I just want you guys to make sure you will skip the 4 hour and go to the 1 hour time frame. Good. Now, what do we do now? We're going to draw a trend line. So we're looking for a low, the lowest wick in a low. So the lowest wick in this low you could zoom out and look for a lower low, but you're using the lowest wick of that low. So this one here for me is good. And I'm bringing my trend line. I think when the trade got called, it was somewhere around here. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Let's use it here. All right, good. So this is presently where the trade is at, right? This got sent out yesterday and it was not ready. I believe it will be today because it's making its way down. Now, we have our trend line drawn. So we drop one more time frame looking for entry. So if you don't have the Call Levels app, make sure you download it now because they're going to give you the call level to set for this trade. Right? So we drop down one more time frame, which is to the 30-minute. So we're looking for entry on the 30-minute on this time frame, right? Good. So what are we looking for? We want first trend line to be broken. Right? MACD to cross. zero line. MACD to cross zero line. So together, let's look and identify the zero line. Right? Using the horizontal line, we look for the zero line. Right? That's your zero line there. That's your zero line. Just carry out just a little bit more right there. Oh. Good. That's your zero line. So we have this similar situation I was talking about before. We have the blue line crossed on the MACD already, but the orange line has not crossed it yet. All right, orange line hasn't crossed it yet. So even if, let's say that this are already breaking our trend line, orange line has not crossed it yet, you're not looking for entry. All right, so call levels. So what you're gonna do is looking for a price under the trend line, right? You don't necessarily have to enter at the exact entry that bounce back calls. So you can set your call level at 1.00326, right? So going to the call levels at 1.00326. So let me do that with you guys. Yes, entry on 30 minutes. So going into the call levels app, right? Let me exit that. I'm gonna take out my call level because we already had one set. And good. So we're gonna add Forex. And now we're gonna look for USD CHF. So we have EUR USD. So all you need to do, make your job easier. Just press these two arrows at the bottom and it switches the USD from over here to over there. Now you're gonna come here and look for CHF. All right, so we have CHF there. You click on CHF. Now you have USD CHF. All right, next, now we're gonna set our call level. So coming on to price, click it. All right, remove what is there and let me look for the call level that I was looking for. So 1.00, I can put 1.0033, 1.0033, right? So just come in here, 1.00, and I'm just gonna add the 3, right? 1.0033. I'm gonna add a note. I'm gonna click sell, right? And then I could add an additional note to it to say sell at this level or confirm on BB, just as your mental note for yourself. So that when it hits the level and you get the notification, it will tell you what to do, right? So I have sell at this level or confirm on BB. My broker is set, and now I'm gonna click set level. And what happens after that is that it gives you a market snapshot of where price is currently, and it shows you where your level is in red and where price is compared to the level that you want, right? And that's it, literally. So we already know that that trade should be ready sometime today, probably in the New York session, right? So all we will do now is wait for that level to give us the notification on call levels. And as soon as you get that notification, go back on BB, get your confirmations, make sure that the MACD is crossed both lines, make sure that the trade is broken your trend line, which it should have because your call level would have been activated, all right? And look for your entry. Okay. So with the call levels, let me delete one. So I'm gonna do over the call level again. So here, right? I'm gonna click add at the bottom. We're gonna go to Forex pairs.
Wait, Karen, no, I mean on the actual bounce back scanner, on the scanner, where
Oh,
you
okay,
identify it.
Oh, okay, okay. All right. So let's go back to the bounce back. And where would I identify the call level is I look for any price under my trend line. So anywhere under the trend line, I look for a price under there. So you could use the horizontal line in this case and just look for any price. Could be here. If you want to be a little lower down, you could bring it a little lower down. And whatever price you see there would be the price that you would enter as your call level. All right? Whatever price you see there is the price that you would enter as your call level. All right? Make sense? Good. Perfect. You're welcome. So now we'll just wait for the call level to activate today. And then, of course, what I want you guys to do, take a before and after snapshot, right? How do I take a snapshot of BB? It's real simple. If you want to use it on your laptop, you can do that because I think sometimes when you try it with the phone, it's come out a little fuzzy, but it's okay. If you want to do it on your laptop, share my screen. All you need to do here on the right-hand side, top right-hand side, it says take a snapshot. Click it. It gives you a URL and it also says save image. So all you need to do is click save image, right? And it will save to your downloads or whatever. And all you're doing is taking a before or after snapshot. So I am actually going to put this right now in the Telegram. So USD CHF BB, and today's date is the 19th of 02, 2019. So that's where you can see it. So I will put that in. I will put that in the Telegram today, right? So guys, literally that is it. It's nothing difficult. All you need to do is follow the rules, right? Take a snapshot before and after the move has happened, and then we'll go from there. How do you zoom out of your chat? Which chat is your meaning? Not sure what you mean there. All right, guys. So literally that's it for today. The next Zoom call will be 6 o'clock Thursday morning again. We'll try to keep it shorter. Know that we would have had this call. We would have walked through the steps. So we try to keep it shorter, especially for those that are working. Well, for me, I have a map. You asking me how do I zoom out of my chart? Okay. For my map, I just pinch or I expand on my fingers, but I think you could click anywhere on the screen if you're using a Microsoft, a Windows, and I think you could click anywhere on the screen and zoom in and out based on your mouse. But anybody that has a Windows laptop, help Marissa because mine is a Mac. I'm not sure she has Mac or Windows. But with Mac, I literally pinch the screen, pinch the trackpad, or expand the trackpad. All right, guys. So thank you again for joining us. Remember to take before and afters. Put on your Instagram story and just hashtag day one. And you need to tag. I think I'm going to put it here in the chat. You need to tag at KarenWilliams.co. You need to tag at Steven_Lindor, right? And then you need to tag, let me make sure I get his right. Come on. Mr. So at Mr. Dot Iconic _ KB. Right? Those are 3 people you tag on your screenshot and then put day one BB anything like that. Day one of 90-day challenge, something like that. 90. And when you put 90-day challenge, please put commitment challenge. Don't want corporate to think that we are actually, doing anything for monetary value here, but more or less commitment. Of course, the money would come because we would have been staying committed to the product. We would have been following our rules, and we would have been cashing out. But for corporate purposes, please make sure you put, if you're going to put challenge, put 90-day commitment challenge. All right. So guys, catch you on Thursday. Remember to let your friends know the recording will be placed in a private playlist. I will post the link later today. So thank you for joining, and I hope that this Zoom call was useful for most of you.